All right, hello friends, and welcome to a new weekly vlog on my channel. Not really sure yet. I am currently over at my dad's house dog sitting for him while he is on vacation. And when I used to have my other vlog channel before this one, I used to always bring my camera along with me and vlog my week, just like random what I'm doing. So I felt like I should do that this week as well. It is going to be somewhat of a longer week because it is for 10 days. So I'm unsure if I should do the first 5 days in one video and then the next 5 days in a separate video. That might be what I do, but I just figured rather than trying to figure that out right now, I'd just go ahead and I'd start this video because I do have a few things to say. Today is day 2 of me being here, but that's only because, yesterday I got here, my dad left to go on vacation this morning, and so I didn't want to vlog while he was around, not because I don't want him in the video or anything, but I just generally don't enjoy vlogging when there's other people because I don't want to just shove a camera in their face, and maybe because I find it a little bit awkward, okay? I don't like talking to a camera when there are other people in the room. But a couple of things that I want to chat about before we get into this next 5 days. One, we went to the library because, this is a different city. My dad lives in a different state than me entirely. And so I forced him a while ago to get a library card solely so that while I'm here, I can check out books from his library and read all the different things that I want. So we went to the library yesterday, but the library here is closed on weekends, like Saturday and Sunday. I understand Sunday because the library is technically speaking a government building and government things in general are closed on Sundays, but Saturdays too? That seemed bizarre, so I did not get anything. Very unfortunate. We went shopping and I got another pizza, which is something that in the vlogs that I used to do on my old channel, I don't know why I got rid of the old channel. Honestly, I should have just kept it. But I used to have this sort of series where every single time I'd be over here to dog sit for my dad, I would try out a new brand of take-home pizza, and I'd tell you my thoughts on it. I don't remember all the brands that I've tried. I remember DiGiorno was my favorite, and Red Baron was my least favorite because it tasted like cardboard, and it did not like meat. It all came out in the end, but at what cost? So this week we have Screaming Sicilian or something like that. I've never tried it before. I've seen it around, so try that. My dad also got the pizza that I got last time, which I didn't really enjoy just because I didn't like the baking process. It's raw pizza dough, and so you have to somehow get it into the oven, but it keeps getting stuck on the cardboard that it comes in, and it was just a mess. So he got it and he threw it in, and generally okay, but not my preferred brand. So I do have to finish that pizza before I can make the other pizza. As well, I have been working today. It's currently like 1:30. My best friend is getting married next year, which by the time this video comes out, it will be this year. She's getting married in May. It's currently December. As you can tell from the Christmas tree in the background. And she is getting married in Italy. So I figured while I'm there at her wedding, I might as well go on a little vacation, be a little tourist. But I'm scared to go to Italy without knowing Italian, as I feel like makes most sense, but I'm scared that I'm gonna get lost or something's going to happen and I'm not gonna be able to speak or anything. So I've been learning Italian. I took a few months break from it earlier this year, so I'm not as into it as I should be at this point. but I re-downloaded Duolingo and Mango Languages, and I was working on that earlier today, so we're doing okay. Not anything where I can be like in a conversation unless you want to hear me talk about the weather, but we're doing okay so far. Been working on that, and I think that's all that I need to update you on. I can't think of anything else that's really like important, so we'll see how the next 5 days goes, and just kind of general chatting while being in the same house for 10 days straight with no one else around and nothing really to do. I'm having a moment where I need to charge like everything. This camera, my phone, probably my iPad at this point, I don't know. No, it's doing okay. So it's been a while since we last chatted. I finished my last book that I needed to read for the Corsairs video, which would have came up before this one, so you could watch that already. And then I didn't know what to do with myself, so I decided to reread the All for the Game trilogy. I was looking at it. Originally I was going to start with The Foxhole Court because that is the first book in the series, but then I saw that I was like 50% of the way through the second book. I'll think about it. Hold on, I can't remember it. It's not The King's Men. It's the other one. The Raven King? I get them confused. And so I hopped into that to be like, okay, what did I stop on? Like, why did I just randomly stop 50% of the way through the book? And it was just before the Thanksgiving scene. So, if you know, you know. Cool. Trauma. So I read through all of that, and then I started reading the third book in the series, got 4 chapters in, and now I'm just kind of tired of reading. I'm done for the day, so put that away for another day. I have been going back and forth outside with Tiki. I don't know, the dog. I don't think I ever told you my dad's dog's name. It's Tiki. I don't know what's up with him today, if it's just like nervousness from his parents not being home or whatever, but I took a shower earlier, and when I came out, I had found that he had like, it must have been explosive diarrhea all over one of the rugs in here. And that was kind of weird because I had just taken him out before I took the shower. So I was like, I know you didn't have to go. I know this was like an accident because you were all good and cool to sit before I got into the shower. So cleaned that up, tried my best to clean it up. It stained the carpet. So that's a fun surprise when they get back home. But I've been, back and forth outside with him now. He's done it another 3 times. Not inside the house. We made it outside those times, but still, his stomach's just messed up right now. So just watching him. I gave him a little bit of dinner, but I didn't give him as much as I would normally give him, just in case his stomach's upset, and he's been over there like sniffing it, but he's not really all that interested, and I don't blame him. So we will see how the night goes. It's also currently 10:30, so if he does eat, that's fine. If not, it's a little bit late, I understand. But now I think I'm going to watch some YouTube videos, maybe for the rest of the night. Unsure, just need some time to chill, do something else besides reading. I also have a bunch of crochet things to do while I'm here. I have video game coding projects that I want to work on. I have a few different things to work on, but none of them are really catching my attention right now. So YouTube it is. I gotta charge my camera. It's like yelling at me right now. Okay, fine. Okay, I love recording videos in this house because there's so much like natural light. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows currently open of the 10 that are in this room, because I don't like opening the ones on these walls because the neighbors are really close on that side and that just seems weird. So I really love because I don't have to worry about lighting as much. But when I'm recording videos during the day, I always have to record sideways on the couch because otherwise the windows are in the background and it just doesn't look right. Like if I steal you for a second, oh, you're going on a ride. Like if I were to record this way, sitting normally on the couch, all you would see are those damn windows. But it is really nice for being able to have that natural lighting in a recording. Anyway, it's a new day today. Little Tiki update for you guys. I told you that he was not having the greatest day yesterday. We went outside 5 times in 5 hours, and every single time he let out the most ungodly, terrible, horrendous poops of his life. Sounded like it was a little difficult to achieve, but he got to it in the end. And then again, he woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go outside and do it again. So love that for us. He has seemed to be okay since. Like, he didn't wake me up this morning asking to go out. We just kind of chilled until I finally felt like rolling out of bed at 11. So that's good. He ate, whoa, lighting. He ate breakfast just a little bit ago, so we'll see what exactly upset his stomach. It could just be nervousness, stress from his parents not being here anymore, or it could be maybe his breakfast food, or maybe he ate something while I was in the shower. There's not really anything around that he could have ate in here, because he likes eating the plants, but all the plants are up high. So I'm not sure, but we will hopefully see. We'll eliminate some ideas throughout the day. My dad called me to check in just a little bit ago and let me know that he finally made it, which I was like kind of waiting because I had texted him about Tiki and his issues, we'll say, and then I never heard anything back, and I was like, that's kind of unusual to not get, like, I don't expect my dad to text me back right away. He's busy on vacation, but it was like hours and he didn't text me before going to bed or anything. So he called me just a little bit ago and told me that they lost his luggage. So he doesn't have any of his clothes. He doesn't have his phone charger. He's trying to, not use it as much until they can figure out something. So, yikes, but I don't know. There's not really anything I can do for you, so sorry. So today I am thinking of crocheting for a little bit. There's a lot of crochet stuff that I want to get done because I have been convinced by some of my former clients to reopen my crochet store. I think we've talked about that in a previous vlog, but we'll talk about it again. They're bullying me into reopening a business, and so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start out by just doing some basic things like hats, mittens, scarves, just some basics, but eventually I do want to branch out to some cooler things. Every single time that I go outside, I know you guys haven't seen it, but there's a ladybug on the floor. I have a backpack that looks like a bee, and every single time that I go out into the world, I get at least 3 compliments, we'll say, on it, of people stopping me and being like, oh my god, I love your backpack, did you make it? So I think that will eventually be in the store, but as I said, for right now, hats, mittens, scarves, and I need to work on that. So here's a quick look at the bag, by the way. I've had it for
3 or 4 years, so it's a little bit messed up. It's a little bit scrunkly, but it has, little wings on the side, drawstring closure. The inside is lined. Yeah, I almost forgot. Hi, Cove. I can't work on this until I beat up this owl.
I don't remember what time it was when I last talked to you. 11:30? 12? Unsure. But it's currently 5:15, and I have felt just very distracted and slow today. I don't know. I've been working on this hat, still the same one that I started earlier. I'm only like halfway through it. And that seems crazy to me. It's a hat. It's not that complex, but yeah, I've just been kind of slow today, distracted. It's not that I don't feel like crocheting, it's just it's not going very fast. So I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna put that up and play some video game. I'm not even sure what video game I want to play. I brought my Steam Deck with me so I can play any game that I own on Steam. But I'm like, do I want to play more Our Life Beginnings and Always? Because I've already played, 4, 5 playthroughs of it, and I can go for another. Or I could play one of my farming games, of which I have too many. Fields of Mystria, Moonstone Island. I've never even started the other one that I can't remember the name of right now, but I've had it for like a year at this point. Should I start that? I don't know. Oh geez, I'm feeling so indecisive. My best friend, who we joke that we share brain cells because we're just always asking each other for our opinions. She's on vacation right now too. And she hasn't read my message that I sent her earlier today, which is, again, valid. She's on vacation. She's like on an actual vacation with other people. I'm sitting in my dad's house. But I feel like I can't ask her because like she's busy. She's on vacation, but simultaneously I need use of the brain cell right now. Can I have it, please? Okay, I texted my mom asking. I gave her the list of 4 games I was thinking of. I didn't give her like titles. I just was like, here's some description of what these games are. Which one should I choose? She answered, I'm going to be playing Fields of Mystria because she chose 90s anime inspired farming game. So I've got my game console. I've got my gamer juice. The only thing about me that's not totally gamer right now is I took a shower. I'm joking. Though that does always remind me because I used to go to anime conventions a lot as a cosplayer, and there's something about me joking about how both like anime nerds and gamers don't often take showers. That always reminds me of, there was one time I went to a convention. I was running a little bit late, and so I was rushing to get out the door, and halfway through the convention, I'm like, I forgot to put on deodorant. Like, it was perfect convention culture. Get halfway through the day, and I realize, oh my god, I'm not wearing any deodorant. So, I don't know why I wanted to tell you that story. I'm gonna play some Fields of Mystria until probably like 3 a.m. I'd just like you guys to be aware of this humorous situation going on right now. I played Fields of Mystria on my Steam Deck for probably around 4 hours, I think. I think I started at like 6:30 and it's currently 10:30, so. But my Steam Deck needs to charge, and I don't like using electronics while they're charging because when my phone exploded 6 months ago. I was using it as it was charging, and so we don't do that anymore. So I have the Steam Deck over there charging, and I cannot play anymore. But then also simultaneously, I need to charge my phone, so I can't look around on there. I'm currently actively charging my iPad. It's at, I can't read, 73%. So close, not quite there. So that's 3 electronics down that I can't use because they need to be charged. So, guess I'm back to crocheting. I can't win every single time. It's literally like every electronic simultaneously needs to be charged every single time. So last night wasn't a very good night for us, I guess. I'll be included in that. Either we went out at 11:30, and then we went out at 12 midnight, and then we went out at 12:30, and then we went out at 2, and at 4, and at 5, and then we were finally able to sleep in until 10. Then we laid in bed for a little bit. I didn't roll out of bed until 11 because I was like, screw this, I'm staying in bed another hour, but I was awake. So, still trying to figure that out. Unsure. It's just really weird, I think, because it always happens at night. Like during the day, he's fine, no worries. But the second the moon rises, he's not a werewolf, he's a were-shitter. But then we woke up, I ate some breakfast, made some coffee. Yesterday I put too much. I should maybe preface this by saying that my dad's wife asked me if I liked this one creamer. It's like hazelnut, and I was like, yeah, I guess. She wants me to use it, so I've been using it. Yesterday I put a little bit too much, so today I put a little bit too little, and it's a little bit bitter today, but not terrible. I did my Italian lessons on my iPad. I was kind of laughing because I have 2 apps that I use, and then I use Anki for flashcards. I'm using currently Duolingo, which I know a lot of people say Duolingo isn't all that great, but I like the gamification. I like the just the way that they show you things, and then I'm also using Mango Languages. So Duolingo, I just finished section 3, went into chapter 1, section 4, but I figured I'd do that tomorrow. I'm also questioning whether or not I should take Duolingo a little bit more faster than I have been, because so far I've been doing a section every 2 days, and I feel like I can maybe do a section a day. I'm not sure. I don't want to go too much, and then I'm like not getting things, but also simultaneously I feel like I'm being a touch too slow. I don't know, we'll see. And then with Mango Languages, a lot of it so far is just being shown a sentence and then translating it. A lot of repetition, but I only do one lesson a day in that. I'm almost done with chapter 1. I have 1 more lesson and then I'm finished with chapter 1. Yay! And so it was having me do like a bunch of little short phrases, like it's a cold winter or a hot summer, and then it gives me the longest goddamn sentence in the world, and I was like, oh my god. The sentence was, is it hot in the summer in Italy? And I was like, holy fuck. So we did that. Today, though, what are my plans? I brought my computer, my laptop, to see whether or not I can edit videos on it. I know that I can't edit my gaming videos on it because it's just too much to handle. I think it's because I have the face cam and the gameplay separate, and if I put those together I would be able to edit it, but then I can't move my face cam around and be silly. So, but I want to test it for these videos and see whether or not I can edit these on my laptop. So I have that I need to do because one of the videos goes up tomorrow. So I need to edit it. Either that or we're just not going to have any videos going on this week, which is fine, but I would prefer if videos went up. I need to work on the crocheting, as I have said, but I really want to play more Fields of Mystria. It's so unfortunate. I knew if I started playing video games, all I would want to do is play video games. Maybe I should set a schedule for myself while I'm here so I'm not just like sitting around playing video games all day. Maybe we only play video games at night. Or maybe we play video games during the day and at night we do things. But I just really want to play more Fields of Mystria, so we'll see what I end up doing. Alright, I guess I'm not editing videos today. Okay, so I decided that I was going to spend some time crocheting. I started up some videos to watch on YouTube in the background as I do this because I don't remember if I've said this before or not. Crocheting is a very mindless activity. Your hands just go and your brain has nowhere to go. So a lot of the times I'm watching other people's videos and I get this ad on YouTube that's about like Macs, and the whole like thing that they're advertising is how long the battery is. It's like, oh, the battery can go on and on and on while I'm charging my laptop because it's dead. And also we talked like last night about charging my phone and my iPad and my camera, and I'm just not good at charging things. Listen, the battery life is not the thing that bothers me. It's that somehow, inevitably, I will need to charge multiple things at the exact same time. Okay, so I just finished editing the vlog that needed to go up today, actually. Got my dates confused, thought it was supposed to go up Wednesday. It's actually supposed to go up Tuesday, so it's going up a day late, but I'm just holding the computer like this because the fan needs to breathe. I'm exporting right now. Actually, it might be done already. Just kidding, we have 2 minutes left. And fan needs to breathe a little bit. That's one thing that I don't like about laptops, particularly this one, is that they never really give you enough airflow so that the laptop can actually breathe. That's one thing. Listen, I don't like Macs. I don't like Apple in general. I mean, saying that, I do have an iPad and I specifically only use AirPods, but that's only because Apple is the only company that I have ever found where their earpods like actually fit my ears. Every other company ever, they're always too big and they fall out. But anyway, tangent aside, I don't really like Apple as a company. I don't really like their products, but that is one thing that I will say that they do good, is that they put their fans in the hinge of their laptops so that the laptop can actually breathe. What a concept. And my old laptop was good too, but it was technically a 2-in-1 tablet laptop thing. It was a Surface, and it had some pretty good fan breathing capabilities, but it was getting old. It black screen of death to me, and so I got this one that's slightly worse. Honestly, maybe a lot worse. I just told my dad, I was like, oh my god, I need a laptop. My old one is like dying. Please help. I don't care so long as it does basic computing. And he's like, yep, okay, got you. Bought me one right then and there. And then like a month later, I was like, oh, let me try to edit some videos on the laptop, and it was not great, but this one was okay. Worked totally fine. So like I said, I think it's just the gaming videos, because I'm doing the face cam on top of the game itself. That's just a little bit too much for the computer, which is understandable. To be fair, I think my gaming computer struggles a little bit too with editing those videos, and the graphics card in that is 4070. So, like, those videos take a while. Those videos take some power to get out. I don't know what graphics card is in here. Just kidding. It's an Iris XZ Intel. Some basic bitch thing. So, I don't need much for this. It's not a gaming laptop or anything. It's just a basic laptop. So, I did that. It's done already. I should probably edit the other vlog that I have that's already done, everything recorded for. But I also kind of have a headache. It could be because there's no lights on in here and I'm staring at a computer. That could be it, but then I'll feel good about myself. I guess let's do that, and then maybe I can play some video games. So, a long time ago, I honestly don't know when exactly. I think it was before my dad even moved here. So, a few years ago, I was over at my dad's house, dog sitting for him while he was gone somewhere on vacation probably. And he had these 2 lemonade, like flavored lemonades in his fridge, and he's like, here, you should try some. And I thought the concept was weird because it was like blueberry flavored lemonade and watermelon flavored lemonade. Like, weird. Okay, but I remember I tried the blueberry one. I did not try the watermelon, which is kind of sad. And I actually ended up really liking it. Like, after that, when I returned home, I went to the store and I bought myself blueberry lemonade. But they don't make blueberry lemonade anymore, so I'm quite sad. But when we went shopping to get some stuff for me while I'm here, I found this raspberry lemonade. And I was like, sure, let's try it. And I'm not gonna lie, I have yet to find one of these flavored lemonades that does not absolutely slap. These are all really good. Like I said, I'm upset I didn't try the watermelon, but they're really good. And if you ever want some drink suggestions, if you're like, damn, I'm sitting here and I'm kind of tired of all these drinks that I've been having and how they're all the same thing all the time, flavored lemonade of like berries or fruit, or it's good. I think we're gonna have a good night tonight because I just went to go and take Tiki out and he didn't want to get up from the couch. And sometimes he does that, but he hasn't done it since I've been here. To be fair, we're only on day 3 of me being here, but I think that's a good sign that tonight we're in the clear and we don't have to wake up every hour on the hour to go outside. So I showered, fed myself, fed the dog. I finished 2 I missed my finger. I finished 2 video edits and uploading, and the thumbnails for those. One of them's I'm not the biggest fan of, but that's okay. They don't all have to be 100% amazing. The second one, though, one of my better thumbnails I've made this year. So with all of that, now I can play my video games, right? It's 8:30, so that means I can play video games, right? Okay, so you know how I was so excited to play some video games tonight? Yeah, I have a headache, so I played for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and then I had to put it away because I was just like, I'm not feeling it. But I have been crocheting and I finally finished. I haven't sewn it together, but the first hat. It's been 3 days. But to be fair, I haven't been working on this like a lot consistently. So, oh, you can see Tiki in the background. You know, makes a little bit of sense that it took me a little bit of time. Also, this is the adult size I'm going to make. Teen, child, toddler, 6 to 12 month, 3 to 6 month, newborn. So, This one's going to be the one that's going to take the longest to do. But I was just thinking to myself as I'm crocheting, because as I said before, crochet is a very mindless activity, so you do a lot of thinking. So I've had this problem in the past, back when I used to have a different vlog channel, where I would record for a week, and then I'd realize that I talked too much, and that video was like an hour and a half long, stupid long, and that in order to make a video that's more like 30 minutes long, it would be better if I did 3 days, which we even talked about that when I first started this channel. Was I was like, I'm going to only do these videos every 3 days because I just talk too much to a camera. So with this being the third day, it's probably time that I should end this vlog, like solely. I don't know how long this is because I haven't edited it yet or anything, but solely so you're not sitting here for like an hour and a half listening to me blab. I guess it does kind of make sense to do three-day videos, because that's 9 days total and I'm here for 10, so close enough. It is kind of a weird time to finish this vlog because tomorrow's Christmas, so it's like, oh, we were so close to getting Christmas in this vlog. What am I doing on Christmas? That's right, sitting here with Tiki. But that's okay, we can wait until next vlog to do that. I just don't want this to be too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog here. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed my little ramblings as I sit here in a different house that isn't mine and watch a dog that is not mine. And I will see you in the next video for Christmas shenanigans. Ooh.